to Dosa Pizza. I'm Kasha Jaikma. This is a lovely session of Thaen Mittai or a honey candy. It's going to be so yummy, and it reminds me of my school days, and those days, this was available in all the shops, and nowadays a lot of food, westernized food has come inside, so they have been sent aside. So let's do this and bring back our traditional recipe, honey sweet or Thaen Mittai. So for this, first let's understand the proportion. It's going to be 4:1. So if you're going to take 1 cup of this rice, and you'll have to take 1/4 cup of the urad dal. So it's a combination of something like idli. So let's do this with the idli rice or the boiled rice, and then you're going to use the complete full urad dal, or even if the split urad dal, it is fine. So this is going to be the proportion, 1:4. First wash both these rice and dal together and then soak it for 4 to 5 hours. So until you see the size has increased and it's bloomed up nicely, then we will grind it to fine paste. Now look at this, the urad dal and the rice has been soaked well. See, they are looking very nice like this. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to grind this into a fine paste. Here we'll have to note something, like we are going to add very little water, or suppose if you feel it's going to be difficult, then add some ice cubes, so that this is what we have shown in our vada recipe also. Add little ice cubes, and then you can grind it to fine paste without the dough getting heated up, and they will get ground well also. Here we are going to follow one more trick. See, normally this candy is available in pink or orange color, so we use food color for that. Here what we are going to do is avoid the food color and use a small piece of beetroot instead of that. I have just shredded some beetroot, which I am going to grind it along with this. Please do not get worried that whether this beetroot is going to change the smell or taste of the candies. It will not change, because it's going to be a very small quantity, and when they get roasted in oil, when they get fried in oil, definitely this will become nothing, so you will not feel the taste of the beetroot at all. I am removing the water with the help of a small sieve like this. So let's grind this to a fine paste. See, we have a fine paste. This is the consistency. The batter should be like this. It should not be watery. It should be like a thick batter, then only it will not absorb more of oil. So here our thick batter is ready. Now I am going to add a pinch of salt. So you should be very careful. If you are going to add more salt, then it will be a little salty. You should have only a pinch of salt, so that will just enhance the taste. And 1/4 teaspoon, or again 2 pinches of soda bicarb or cooking soda. Now the batter is ready. While we start frying it, we can just prepare the sugar syrup in which we are going to dip these honey candies. See, this is not going to be of a string consistency or something. It's going to be for the something similar to the gulab jamun. Like we need them to get soaked into it and absorb all the sugar syrup into them. So it's going to be like something before previous stage of the string consistency. So I'm adding just 1 glass of water and the sugar to this. I am just leaving 1 or 2 teaspoons of sugar. We will be dusting it later. So now just keep it into medium flame and make it into a nice syrup. So frying these honey candies, let's heat some oil in a wok. So the oil is getting heated and we are going to fry this. Meanwhile, I would just like to share something with you. I've been receiving some photographs of some of them who are just enjoying the dishes, and they are just sharing the comments. They are saying it came out so well, or it did not come out, so what should we do? These are the doubts and something. So if you have some doubts, if you would like to share your results, if you would like to have some recipes, you can just please feel free to contact us in Facebook via messenger or private message. Contact us in our email, Instagram or Twitter, hashtag Dosa to Pizza or at Dosa to Pizza. So please, you're welcome to share your views and your comments with us, which will give us really a more boosting energy. The sugar syrup is getting ready. It's not yet ready. It should at least come to a slightly thick consistency. Let's check if the oil is hot. Always while doing a butter or something like this, soak your hands in water so that it will be easy for you to make the batter. The oil is hot. Let's start frying the honey candies. Just try to make them into small balls. Just have a look. The sugar syrup is ready. It's become very thick, but not the string consistency. So I am switching it off, but I want to keep it in warm temperature so that when I put these candies, they will absorb the sugar and they will become very sweet and nice. So we want the sugar syrup to be absorbed inside them. So that's why we should see to that the sugar syrup doesn't become to a string consistency. And to avoid crystallization, let's add few drops of lemon juice, or you can add some 1/4 teaspoon of citric acid. And then the flavoring agent is going to be the cardamom powder. So just leave it warm. Now have a look at this. They are fried so well. I can hear a nice sound like this. So that means it's been fried well. So let's remove it from oil. So here we have fried all the batter. Now we are going to put them into the syrup. See, what will happen is this has to get soaked and it has to take in all the syrup within itself. So this is not going to happen in a simple process because it's going to be crispy outside. This is made with rice flour, so it's going to be crispy outside. And if the sugar syrup is not warm, it is not going to definitely take it. So it's not that easy like what we are seeing. Just roast it and put it into sugar syrup. It's going to get ready. No. So let's really make it warm. So if it is not warm, put it on your stove. Put it in a very low flame so that it's warm. And then in that warm temperature, this should get soaked for at least 15-20 minutes or even 30 minutes. You can see that it becomes soft, and then remove it and place it on your plate so that they would have soaked well. Can you see it's very warm? Now just cover it and leave it for at least 30 minutes and then we can remove it. Now after half an hour, let's look into this. So now let's do the last step. So dear friends, hope you enjoyed this session of making the lovely, and it's very simple to make also, the honey candies or the Thaen Mittai. Definitely do try this, but also do not forget to follow the important tips, like they should be fried well, and not much of water should be there to avoid the absorption of oil. And as mentioned, it is not going to be just easy job to absorb the sugar syrup. So we'll have to see the consistency of the sugar syrup is right, and they get soaked at least for half an hour in warmth. So let it be in the sim, and then you can allow it to soak in the sugar syrup, and then after that you can spread it like this. They are really yummy and a wonderful traditional long back ago dish. Definitely do try this and keep us posted. Dosa to Pizza is all about enhancing your taste buds. If you like this video, press like, subscribe to Dosa to Pizza, and for your printable recipes visit dosatopizza.com. Thank you and bye-bye.